Hi everyone, it's Holly with Journal with Dolly and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a magazine harvest. I'm going to be telling you a little bit about how I've updated some of my magazine storage and stuff like that. And I just thought we'd have a little chat really. So this is going to be in real time, which I don't do very often because if you've watched me before, then you know that sometimes I struggle with doing stuff in real time if I'm actually like doing something because I can't talk and think at the same time, like think what I'm doing. So we'll see how that goes. That's usually why it's voiceovers, you know. So anywho, what am I going to talk to you first? Yeah, so anyway, today I thought we'd do a magazine harvest. But first up, I thought I'd show you my updated kind of storage system. So for ages, I've always been using plastic wallets, and then for my colour glue book, I'll just show you. I keep them in bigger wallets by colour. So like orange, rainbow, you know, all the colours that I want to use are in there. But the plastic wallet situation was getting a little bit ridiculous because like I had so many things, so many images that they were all kind of like warping and it was just not good. And then I was like, why don't I literally just use more plastic wallets, because I like the system, and I thought that's a great idea. So that's what I'm doing. I know it's revolutionary. I'm just using more plastic wallets. I'm also now using these little teeny tiny plastic wallets. So I don't know if you can see, this is an average A4 piece, this is an A5, and I just thought for my little images that I've fussy cut, or I'm going to fussy cut, because as you'll see when I'm harvesting my images, I don't fussy cut to every single thing that I cut out. I roughly cut it, I pack it in here, and then when I want to use it, I will fussy cut it if I need to fussy cut it. But yeah, all the little things, I thought, well, I'll put into these little folders, because I've got this little ring binder that I got some, and again it's tiny, this is A5, I got this with some, what's the word, I can't think, papers in it, scrapbook papers, and I didn't know what else to use it for, and I thought actually this is a perfect thing to put in tiny little cutouts, you know, magazine cutouts. So I'm gonna divide these up and obviously go through all of these, because there's going to be little images in all of these which I've not yet took out. This is just a little selection of a glue book page I was doing, and I'm going to have, like, you know, food, objects, random, nature, all my usual categories, but the smaller images in here instead, so you know I can get to them quicker, and then that's going to be my ring binder for them. So today, whilst we are organising, oh, and I should say, all my colour glue book stuff just goes in the colour folders. These images are just for glue booking, regular or for my actual journals. So what I'm going to do today, whilst I am collecting the pictures, I've basically got this little basket here which I'm going to put small cutouts. I'm going to put them in there, and then I've got a big basket down here where you can't see, and that's where I'm going to be putting bigger, medium-sized images. And I'm looking for everything today. I'm looking for colour glue book, I'm looking for regular glue book, I'm looking for journal, anything that I think could be used. I put them all together, and then when I sort them out later on, that's when I decide, right, you're for the colour glue book, you're for the journal, you're for this, and that's when I sort this out. So this is not a job for tonight. I cannot be bothered to do this now. I might do it later on, who knows. Will's out, as he usually is when I'm filming. I don't usually film when he's in. He's at a gig tonight. So depending on what time he gets in, maybe I will end up doing this tonight. I don't know. I feel like you have to be in the mood to do this. And I usually do like organisation, you know, if I'm like watching TV or something. So yeah, so that's my current organisation with my, what are these called? Magazine cutouts. And I've also started not being so precious. I've started adding in like you know, not just magazine images to those folders. If, you know, if I've got them on hand, then I'm just gonna be like, right, I'll just add them, you know, together or whatever. This is my big basket. So any big images, any bigger things, I will just pop them in here. So yeah, so that's here, which I've got on the side, ready to go. Pop that there. I wanted to show you these flyers that we got through the letterbox the other day. They've sent me like 5. I'm not even kidding. I need to try this takeaway because they're clearly desperate for me to try it. But I just thought, how ace is that for a glue book? You know, for a glue book page. And then we've got the Rolling Stones tongue. I don't know how they've copyrighted that. I'm gonna go on a whim and say it probably isn't. But then look at the like little clip art pizzas, the little, you know, the drawings of the pizzas. There's like this really cool milkshake and a little, again, looks Starbucks. Like, I don't know how they're allowed to put all of this marketing stuff on. So sorry if I'm gonna get these done for some copyrighted issues. But I just thought they were fantastic. So we've never tried, what is it called? Lily Pizza? CC Pizza? CC Pizza, there we go. I've never tried them. We have a really good takeaway, so I probably won't use them at any point, you know, ever. But hey, I am going to cut up their menu and maybe send some in Happy Meal because it's quite cute. And obviously also, if you're not from the UK, it's quite fun to see like all the money in pounds, isn't it? So yeah, just thought they were fun, so I wanted to share those. Always have a look at your what's it called? Can't think. Your, oh my god, junk mail, because you never know what's going to include. Also, I don't know if I've said this already, but I'm really sorry for the last video that I posted, because all I kept going on about was that the camera was wonky, and then I watched the video back and it didn't look wonky at all, so that must have been really annoying. So apologies about that. I'm not touching the camera this time. It is what it is. If it's wonky, sorry. I'm going to try and invest in a new tripod at some point because it's winding me up, but your girl ain't got cash for that at the moment, and I'll tell you why in a minute. Anywho, so these are the magazines that we're going to be looking at today. Now, I've got 5 to look through, but we're probably not going to get through all these 5. I'm probably going to pick 2 and we'll go through those, because you'll see how I go through my magazines. I'm very ruthless. And I don't keep them for later. I know some people do, and that's beautiful. If you've got the space, amazing. I've got one tub that I keep all magazines in, and currently the magazine tub is literally piling over because I cannot say no to if there's free magazines or if there's cheap magazines somewhere. I have to get it, and I've done that now way too long and haven't really done any harvesting. So we need to get through these magazines. So what I've got today is I've got 4 Best of British Past and Present magazines, and I've got a Good Housekeeping, which is from recently, I think, July 2024. Now, these 5 magazines retail, if you were going to buy these brand new, at £30, because this one is £6, £5.99, and this one is £5.25. So what's that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 26... 27 quid, £27 for these. I didn't pay a thing because what I got them from is I got them from one of our little free libraries, free bookcases. I don't know if you have these where you live. They're really sweet. People just put stuff in them, you know, books, magazines, sheet music, all sorts of things that people can take for free, or they can, you know, you can trade them, so you put one in, take one out, that kind of thing. But the magazines, nobody ever wants them, and we always get like Facebook updates when the one nearest to me gets updated, and someone had put a picture of these 4 on and was like, you know, if anyone's looking for magazines, and I was like, oh my god, I hope they're still there when I finish work. 9 hours later, I went and walked there and they were still here, and I was so excited. And don't worry, I've put a lot of books in return for these magazines, so we're totally fine. But I'm going to put in a little clip now to show you what the little bookcase looks like, because if you don't have one near you, you might be thinking I don't have a clue what you're talking about. So I took a little video just to show you what it looks like, so I will put that in now for you. So yeah, hopefully that shows you what it looks like. That one in particular was painted by the scout group that's like really close next to it. So that's why it's got like football, you know, football logos and things like that on it. I thought it was really sweet. But there is quite a few in Morley. I think we've got 5 in total, 5 different ones. So if Will wants to go for a walk one night, I'll sometimes go with him and take a tote bag and take some books, and we'll just have a walk around, and I'll be like getting new stuff and everything, and it's just great. I'm just gonna have a sip of my Coke. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, we're gonna have a look at these today. And obviously some of this stuff is going to be quite past my time, before my time I should say, so I might not know everything, but I'm really happy with these. So what I'm going to look through today is I'm going to look through the Hugh Grant one, because I love 4 Weddings. Absolutely love it, and I definitely want to look through the Good Housekeeping as well. Now if we get time, I might have a look through these. I weirdly know what these are, but at the same time I don't know. So if you know what these are, please let me know. I think we're from like the 70s, but I could not tell you what it is. I also should say I haven't looked through these at all, like not one bit. If we get time, I might have a look through this Blue Peter one, because Blue Peter was an integral part of my childhood. So let's have a look through these then. I'm going to have a look through the Best of British one first, because I think that's more interesting. So let's have a look together and see what we're working with. It's quite funny because it's fully dark already, and the time, it's only like 8 o'clock. And I'm just so thrown out because it just seems so early to be getting like that already. So by the way, if you've never watched me do a magazine harvest before, then this is how I do it. I literally tear the entire magazine up. Absolutely no prisoners, you know, no prisoners left, whatever the saying is. What's the saying? Take no prisoners. I really don't. I cut up absolutely everything. Oh look, they're the ones that we've got. So yeah, I cut everything out. 1960s evening. Oh, I'd have loved that. The Black Country Living Museum. I mean, it's a little bit far away from me. We're talking maybe 4-hour, 5-hour drive. So I'm going to cut out good old Hugh. I do proper love this film. I love all the old Hugh Grant films though, like 4 Weddings and what else? Notting Hill and all those. I absolutely love them. They were also a big part of me growing up as well. Used to watch them with my best friend. Right, what we got? Oh, these are cute. It's quite a thin magazine. Like the paper quality is thin. And I should say that I'm trying to be really, really kind of, what's the word? What is the word? Selective of what I take now. So see, that would go in the little basket. Because I have so many images, as you might have noticed. So sorry if you see something and you're like, I would have taken that. I do also look for Happy Mail stuff as well when I'm doing this, you know. So if I see something I think somebody might like or something like that, then I will take it for that as well. So those are quite small as well, so they can go in the small basket. Anything bigger than that, I think I probably would put into the bigger basket. But yeah, I've got some plans tomorrow. Will's out tonight, but I've got some plans tomorrow. I am going to a little dog fair thing. It's at Urquell Hall. I've spoken about Urquell Hall a little bit on this channel before. It's like a little country house, but it was like Jacobean, so it's like really old fashioned, like really old. And it's gorgeous. And me and my friend Helen are gonna go and take Pixie, because they've got like a little like dog show thing going on where you can enter your dog for like £3, and you know, we'll see if we win anything. And what else is there? There's like some stalls, you know, food and drink and stuff. It's nothing like Crufts or anything like that. It's like it's organised by a dog charity. So all the money goes to like dog charity things. So definitely a good cause, and definitely something that I am excited to go and have a look at. I think it'll be really cute. Let's put them there. So I'll have that, this little caravan thing. All you oldies, I'm going to offend people now, watching this video will be like, oh, I recognise this, or recognise that. What's that? Some strange statue thing, so I'm not bothered about that. The retro TV times. What have we got? Nothing really here. I used to watch Gold with my dad. TV Gold. Used to watch all sorts of stuff like Minder and Fawlty Towers and Only Fools and Horses and yeah, all those like Man About the House and all those sorts of like sitcom-y, you know, stuff from like the 70s and that. See, I like that picture and him, but not really bothered about anything else there. Oh, but she's pretty, isn't she? What would we rather have? That's the problem, innit? Having to like work out what we'd rather have. So yeah, that's my plans for tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. I think it'd be nice. Today, me and Will have done literally nothing. Obviously, he's gone to his gig now. I like her, I think. Yeah, he's gone to a gig and he wanted me to go. He's gone by himself actually tonight. But I don't know the band at all, like at all. And oh, I can still take a little bit of that other thing. Yeah, I don't know the band. I don't know literally anything that they sing. So I'm not really bothered. I don't want to spend like 25 quid on a ticket for a band I don't know. So he was like, okay then, I'll go by myself. I was like, bye, have a great time. But yeah, and then, what was it? And then Monday, I'm back at work. And Monday is going to be crazy because the kids are back on Monday. A lot of them went back this week, but our department is doing like a staggered start kind of thing. So ours aren't starting until this week. I love this, but I want that picture. I absolutely want that. And I want the happy anniversary writing as well. So I could definitely use that for someone, you know. So yeah. So I'm excited to... I am actually quite excited to go back to work properly and start teaching again. I feel like I have forgotten how to teach. I don't know if any other teachers get this, but I genuinely over the summer just forget what I'm meant to do. I go back and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in charge. Which is quite funny. Yeah. Very amusing. No, I'm excited to go back. And we seem to have some quite nice kids this year. Last year was a bit of a challenge. We had some who were not very nice to me. So I'm really hoping that we've got some nicer students this year. Who, you know, are going to be a pleasure to teach. I really hope so. Yeah, I want that picture as well. But it feels like I haven't really had my summer holiday yet because we haven't been abroad yet, and we don't go abroad for another month. So we're going in half term, which is at the end of October. So we're not going abroad until the end of October. We're going to Sicily, which is the football of Italy. Will's never been to Italy before. I've been once, and I went to Bologna, and it was beautiful. And it was only for a few days though. It was for my friend's hen do. So I did get to see like Bologna, but I didn't, you know, I wasn't there very long. I think I was only there for like literally 3 nights, something like that. I think I flew in on the Friday and I came home on the Monday, so it was really, really short. So I'm excited to go for a bit of a substantial more amount of time, and we're planning on, well, we're going to Taormina, I think that's how you say it. It's where White Lotus has been filmed, if you've ever watched that programme. I've never watched it, but apparently it's good, and that's where that's filmed. So yeah, I'm excited to go. The hotel looks really nice. Looks a little bit dated. I'm also like getting quite panicky about thinking about what I need, because I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I'm assuming it's going to be nice. Online we've had a look and it says that it's going to be like low to mid 20s in the day, which is warm for me. You know, the UK gets very crap weather, especially in the summer, and we're looking at kind of mid to high teens for our summer days, and then when it hits kind of 22, that's like heat wave territory and everybody basically dies because it's just so warm. And I've said this many times in my videos, the UK heat is so different to anywhere else. It really is. I don't know if it's where we are in the world or because our houses are not made for the heat, I don't know, but it is hot. So, and it's very unpleasant. However, when you're abroad, it just feels so much nicer. See, I love this elephant thing, but I'm going to actually save the little 1940s poster. So yeah, so I don't know what the weather's going to be like. I need to get like a little jacket. I'm thinking of just taking like a little denim jacket or something. I have a purple Levi's jacket, but it's kind of got a bit gross, I'm not going to lie. It's like just really naff. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get a new one. Will's lost quite a lot of weight actually recently, and he said that I can have his black Levi jacket. Woohoo! So I'm definitely going to be wearing that. But yeah, I think on an evening it might get quite nippy. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Sicily. Can't wait for that. I think it's going to be really nice at that time of year as well, because it's just when our like clocks turn. So it's dark at like 4 p.m. and it's like just dark all the time. It gets really cold. And as much as I do enjoy autumn, we've had, I'm not exaggerating, like no summer this year at all. We've had like 2 days of like that horrible excruciating heat, and that's it. Every other day has just been like raining. So it's like, it's either raining and cold, or it's just been stupidly hot where nobody can do anything because it's just horrible. So yeah, I'm excited for some like actual normal weather to enjoy and, you know, just chill out and stuff. So yeah, I can't remember if I've already said on another video as well, but we've booked to go to Turkey next year already as well. So we can get that paid off nice and early and potentially do maybe another holiday next year, because, you know, we're just holiday mad. I love going away. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. But yeah, I need to do like a little list or something with what I need, because I also have sold absolutely loads on Vinted. So I went on Vinted and I started selling stuff on there. Oh my god, I've made like 60 quid in 4 days, which is just wild. Now that money has not come out and gone to my bank account. It's basically gone back into buying stuff for Sicily, which I guess isn't a bad thing, because it's money that I didn't have before, do you know what I mean? So it's fine. But yeah, I've kind of like just completely decluttered my wardrobe, got rid of everything that I don't wear, and yeah, basically just completely obliterated it and just trying to like get some new stuff. So I've ordered some skirts, and I've ordered I've got a few dresses on my, like, what's it called, favourites that I can have a look at and stuff. So yeah, I am looking forward to it. So yeah, sorry if this video is a little bit rambly, but like I say, I do struggle a little bit when I'm, you know, doing something and talking at the same time. It kind of blags my brain a little bit. So yeah, sorry in advance if it's been a whirlwind. I'm not really enjoying the fonts in this magazine. There is some little interesting images though. I've managed to get some quite interesting things. See, right, would you count that as small enough to go into that small folder or not? This is where my brain like doesn't work. So look, here are the things that I've added in here. But like that's a little bit smaller than that. And then this is where my brain goes stupid because it starts stressing out like, oh my god, these things shouldn't be in there, they're too big. And I'm like, who's checking? Who actually cares? Like, these are the things that I've put in here. So like, look, that's massive. That's way bigger than that. So why is that in there? Do you know what I mean? But I think it's fussy cutted out so nicely. It looks small. I don't know. I guess it's just using your best judgment, isn't it? But I struggle to do that. Honestly, I really, really do. And I get too wound up. Also, the other thing about this magazine is in a minute I'm going to get to the middle, and then these are all just like loose because I've pulled them out. Oh yeah, I wanted that not to be sneezed at. I like that. Not to be sneezed at. Cute. Also, with words, I need to say this, like, does anybody just have the urge to just stick all of your words down, photocopy them, and then just have like a bank of like already photocopied words that you can just cut out of a big master sheet? Because I find like keeping these like so annoying. I don't know why I find words so irritating to keep. But I don't find anything else irritating, but that just really gets me. You need to let me know if that's a thing that I have an issue with, or if everybody has that problem. I don't know. I don't know. See, he's cute, but he'd be difficult to cut out. So I'm not going to keep him. Oh, I feel bad on him. Yeah, I am. Let's just cut him out like this. I actually might stick him on Will's desk. Will loves little creatures like that. His phone picture, you know, like on my phone when he rings me, his picture is of him holding a ferret at like a farm show we went to, and it was like, he was so happy. His head is just like beaming with joy at holding this holding this ferret. I'm going to definitely take these. See what I mean about roughly cutting? I just literally just cut it out. No, you know, it's not neat at all. There we go, like that. Boom. And then I'll tidy it up when I want to use it, you know, later on. I'm not going to use them. That's cute. He looks cheeky, doesn't he? Oh, look, we're in the middle of it now. Just looking if there's anywhere I knew. I don't know any of those places. So I will take this little lad in his school uniform to he could be really good. I'm going to take this because I like all the vintage cars. And again, could be good for a background. I managed to do quite a lot of stuff, by the way, on my summer bucket list. If you've not watched that video, it is on my channel. And yeah, I managed to do quite a lot of things. There's not much on there that I didn't manage to do, which is really, really nice. So really happy with that. Oh, I love that. That stained glass window. That's gonna get cut out. Yeah, I managed to do loads of things. I met up with my friend from uni who I haven't seen for ages. I sorted all my clothes out and put them on Vinted. I went to Chester for a few days. Yeah, I had a really nice time, did lots of things, so really happy with that. Also, I know people are screaming at me to save this. I have so many big room pictures. I cannot tell you how many I have. I have loads. And I have a full book on interior stuff. You know, like big interiors. So, I don't need any more house pictures, really. You know, like inside houses kind of thing. Also, something that's quite exciting is at work there was like a classroom in our old building which had loads of books in it, and they were very rarely used, but they were kind of like engineering books, because obviously I work in like engineering motor vehicle department, you know, teaching future mechanics and that kind of thing. And they were basically just chucking all these books away because they were like, some of them are out of date, you know, we don't need these kind of thing. So they were throwing them all, and I ran over and I took like 4 books for me to use to cut out. So they're still at work, because last week, because I was selling so much stuff on Vinted, I had quite a lot of heavy bags and stuff, and my back was really hurting, so I didn't end up, you know, taking it, bringing it home, because my arm was just killing me. But next week I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pick them up and take them home, because they're at my desk currently. And yeah, I got loads of stuff. I got like an inventions book. I got a car book, all with classic cars in it. All sorts of things, and again for free. I was like, what's not to love? That's weird, isn't it? So yeah, really buzzing with those. And my classroom is finished. It looks amazing. I've finished decorating it. I'll put a video up actually now, so you can see what it looks like, because I am really, really proud of it. I think it looks brilliant. It's so like clean, and I just think it looks a really nice learning environment for the kids. So I'll put a little link in now so you can have a look at it. So yeah, I hope you like my classroom. But yeah, I think it's really, really cute. I love it this year. I don't think it's too overstimulating either. I try and kind of keep it so it isn't that bad. I've got another board actually to put up as well. It's about 19th century, because this year I'm doing a whole lesson all about the 19th century, because I feel like some of the kids can't like relate to the text that we read at all. We don't do like a set text or anything, because we do English language, not literature, but like we do a lot about, there's a whole section about the 19th century, and I just don't understand. I don't think they understand like what on earth is going on half the time. So I've done a whole lesson kind of introducing what the 19th century is, and like, you know, why it's important. And I've linked in like the Olympics 2012 opening ceremony where the UK hosted, because there was just some really, really cool things in that which kind of talks about the Industrial Revolution and showed it and stuff. So I'm going to show them that. And the worst thing is, when a lot of them kids were you know, when it was the Olympics, those kids were like 4. That is so depressing. I actually cannot tell you how upsetting that is. Oh, book. books. That sounds good. Oh, what Sylvia Plath? Virginia Woolf, Agatha Christie. Insightful study takes an in-depth look into the relationship that the three famous authors had with their mothers. That does sound interesting. Like that. Like this picture. So, yeah. That's that. What else can I tell you about? I'll have a think. Anything else I want there? No. Attraction of the month. What we got here? See, I don't need to take any vintage cars. As I've just told you, I've got a full vintage cars book that I managed to get. Is that the last page? Yeah, that's it. You know, for free, let's not knock it, guys. I'm happy with that. Oh no, I put him on water and now he's like... I'll put him on the chair to dry, he should be alright. So then I just roll it up and I literally put that in the bin. Which I know some people are screaming at, no, don't do it. I am, because I've got too many magazines. If you could see the stack down here, it's just ridiculous. Right, so I'm going to have a look at Good Housekeeping next. Different vibe. So yeah, let's have a look at this then. We've got loads of stuff in here, so hopefully there's some nice things. This one also is a little bit easier to pull apart because it's not staples, so we should be okay. See, that's cute, isn't it? I don't usually keep stuff either from the front cover because they're very thick, whereas the other one was pretty thin. Yeah, I'm gonna keep that writing. See, I just hate keeping writing there. Like, I don't know why I hate it so much, but I really do. There's just something about it. I just don't like keeping text. Then I like using it, so it's annoying. Right. Not gonna use any of them. No. Oh! That's cool. Wayward's meant to be really good. Meant to be a really good book. I am doing alright in my reading. I actually read 6 books during the summer, which I was really happy with. I'm currently reading, what is it called? The Summer Before the War. It's by Helen something. I can't remember what her last name is, annoyingly. I'm gonna have this little gingerbread man. He's really cute. Yeah, it's called The Summer Before the War, and it's a very, very slow burn. It's quite long. It's about 600 pages, so it's a big one. But I am really enjoying it. It's kind of like Downton Abbey. It's just taking me so long, and I wish that, like, reading wouldn't take me so long. I've talked about this before, I think. Oh, I've ruined that. Yeah, I think I've talked about this before, about how it annoys me how slow I am at reading. But, like, I really am slow. And for someone who loves reading so much, it's actually infuriating how slow I am. Because I would just love to be able to read a book in, like, a week. But, you know, over summer I did amazing. You know, 6 books is fantastic. But that's because I was listening to Audible. And I had the time. Do you know what I mean? I could sit and read for, you know, 3 hours if I wanted to. But because I haven't got the time when I'm back at work, you know, I get home from work, I have to make tea, take the dogs out, you know, take the dog out. Who's the other dog? Take the dog out, and do all that stuff. By the time I sit down and read, I'm absolutely pooped, and I usually end up falling asleep. So, when you're a slow reader as well, because I do read a little bit on, like, the bus when I'm going to work and things like that, but I'm so slow. It takes me about, I'm not even joking, to read about 10 pages. It takes me usually about half an hour. So, you know, half an hour to 40 minutes for kind of 12 pages it's a long time to read that. So yeah, I think it's because I picture stuff too much in my head. You know, I really try and imagine every single thing that they're describing and they're talking about. And if I can't imagine what they're talking about, then I have to go back and really think about it. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating. But it's just how I am, and I've always been like that. And I'm trying not to get too bothered, because the other thing is, there was a girl on TikTok who put about how she had read something like 7 books in July, and the books that she'd read, you know, no disrespect to her at all, they were all like 200 pages or less. And I'm thinking, well, of course you've read all of those in that amount of time, because every single book you've read is like 200 pages, whereas the one I'm reading is like 600. Do you know what I mean? So of course it's going to be shorter. Next year I'm actually thinking of doing a reading task. You know, setting my reading goal as 10 books, but trying to get through some of the big long ones that I've got. Because honestly, like, I've got so many big books that I deliberately don't read because they're too long, and I get worried that I'm gonna get behind with my reading target, and that's what's actually like bugging me at the moment. Instead of like just enjoying the book and enjoying the process of reading it, I'm like panicking that I'm not going fast enough, because I'm like, oh, I've got, you know, I'm only on, I don't know what I'm on now for the year. I think I'm on like 16 or something. I'm only on 16 books for the year. I've got to get to 24. My God, this is taking up so much time. And then I'm like, why am I bothered? Why am I actually bothered? Who actually cares apart from me? Nobody cares. Nobody's going, oh my God, Holly hasn't reached her target yet. Like, oh my God, what a sadder. Like, no one actually cares. It's just me that cares. So I need to just tell myself to just enjoy the book, you know? Enjoy reading the book. Stop, you know, comparing myself to everybody online about how many they're reading and why I'm reading more, you know? It's absolutely quality over quantity. So I am enjoying it, but I'm getting frustrated at myself and others for not reading quick enough. By the way, if you're wondering why you're not saving all these beautiful girls, you'll notice this a lot throughout this magazine. I will not be saving many of these sorts of models because I have so many people. I'm not joking, I've got like four or five folders of people, and a lot of them are these sorts of models from fashion magazines. So I really don't need that many more. I might save some for Happy Meals and things like that, but that's literally it. But I like him for a background. Oh, it's a woman. Sorry. I like her. But like this, I'm not going to save that. Oh, I need a swimsuit. That's something I do need for my holiday. I actually really do need one. So let's just have a quick nosy and see if there's anything that I might like. That's nice. Oh, it's mastectomy. Of course it is. I say I like something and it's just not even appropriate. It's like, I always like stuff and it's like maternity wear, and I'm like, I'm definitely not pregnant, so that's great. So yeah, fantastic. That is quite nice, but it's not, it says busy all over print disguises lumps and bumps. I understand that, but my boobs, I just feel will pop out of there. I don't know if that would work. I really don't. I usually go for something like this. A little 2-piece, which is like got big bottoms, you know. Big knickers to hide everything. But yeah, look, tummy control. That's what we want. We want that. I'm not going to cut any of these out, but I am interested in having just a little quick look. That's cute. But 45 quid. £45. Why are they all so expensive? £175. Who's got that? And this is the other thing, I hate when they sell them separately. Look, bikini top, £38. Bottoms, 22 quid. They're a set. Why are we? Oh, I don't understand. This is cute. I love any sort of little clip arty thing. So I'll keep that. But yeah, I get annoyed by swimwear. It really annoys me. I don't understand why it's so expensive. I guess underwear is expensive too, isn't it? So maybe that's why. See, would that be going the big thing or the little thing? The big thing, I think. Lifesaver. Quite like that. We'll keep that. Again, the words. Ugh. Hate saving words. Because I think as well, the problem is that I don't look for them. Because there's so many. Like my folder of words is just massive. And it's like, oh, I can't be able to try and find something that fits what I want it for, you know? Whereas if I had them all just on like a page where I could just cut them out, so much easier. Oh, the athletes. Oh, I love Kadina. She was on MasterChef last year, or a couple of years ago. She has MS. She's amazing. She won gold, actually, about 2 days ago. She is awesome. Kelly Holmes. Cures. I just won't use any of these. I just know I won't. But they are nice. Budapest, my angel place. I love being there. That's probably where we're going to end up going next year, you know. And I was like, oh, we might end up going to another holiday. We're probably going to end up going to see Get Festival again in Budapest. Some of our favourite YouTubers went this year, and they live in Leeds. And me and Will have met them a couple of times, and they went for the first time, and they put a vlog on. And the whole time I was just like, whoa, I want to be there so bad. And they absolutely loved it. And me and Will were like, if they'd have hated it, we don't think we'd ever watch them again. But yeah, absolutely loved it. And I love being there. It's just such good vibes. Creativity is contagious. It so is. Let's just take this little, I like this little, what's it called? Paint palette thing. That's cute, isn't it? Just thought that was sweet. I like this little microphone as well. Ooh, talking of microphones, I've really got into my choir. I'm proper going now. I'm really happy about it. Everybody there seems to be really nice. I mean, you don't do a lot of talking, if I'm being honest, because I get there at about, it's on a Monday night, so I actually stay at work and then go off to work because it's a bit far out from where I live. But basically, I go from work and then we get there at like, I don't know, 7:15, 7:20 time, and then it starts at 7:45. So you're only talking for about 20 minutes. You have to make small talk for about 20 minutes, which is nice when you've just started something because it can be a bit overwhelming. But there's some ladies who are really, really lovely, and they've kind of like, you know, got me involved with everyone, and it's really nice. I mean, there is like 300 members, so we're talking, you know, it's big. It's split up into 2 days a week as well. So half of us come on the Monday, and then there's another half on the Thursday as well. But no, I'm really enjoying it. We're doing loads of good songs. It's a musical theatre choir, so we do songs from films or musicals only. There's no like pop songs or anything. I mean, there might be if it's in a film, but only if it's in a film will we do it. So it's not like we're just going to do, you know, something for the sake of it. But no, I've really enjoyed it so far. And we're prepping for our concert, which is going to be on the 14th of December. And it's at a big theatre in Bradford, which is a city just up from Leeds. And I'm really excited to do it, to be honest. I haven't done a show in about 7 or 8 years. So I am really excited to do that. And I think I will feel a little bit nervous, even though it's in a choir of 300 people. Like, just being back on stage again is like going to be weird because I haven't done that in such a long time. But yeah, I am really looking forward to it. And yeah, we're doing some really cool songs. So what we're doing a song from Ghost, the musical, if you've ever listened to that. It's called With You. It is really sad. So if you want a good cry, then go and listen to that song. However, if you've lost someone recently, would not suggest going to listen to it because it's really sad. And it's all about her husband dying, and yeah, it's just really, really sad. And then the arrangement that's been done is, oh my god, even I'm nearly blubbering and I'm singing it. It's like they have like a full chorus where all the old men are singing it, and oh my god, it just, oh no, it's too much. However, I will say that the concert is being recorded and they all get put on YouTube. So for you, those of you who are overseas, or you know, you live in the UK and you just don't live anywhere near me, or you're not going to come to the concert, you know, no pressure. It's all going to be recorded so you can watch it online if you wanted to watch it. So yeah, we're doing that from Ghost. We're doing, what else are we doing? We're doing Bring Him Home from Les Mis, which is another sad one. We're doing All You Need Is Love because it's in Love Actually at the beginning. Obviously it's a Christmas concert, so they're opening it with that, which obviously I'm happy with because it's Beatles, so whoop whoop. What else? What else are we doing? Let me have a think. Oh, we're doing Hercules. Which song is it? Oh my god, Go the Distance. You will find my way. Yeah, that one. Oh, I love it. What else are we doing? We're doing one from Jekyll and Hyde. We're doing that one from Home Alone, you know, like the magical one. They've even said that we might be doing Carol of the Bells mixed with the Hunchback of Notre Dame opening. Oh my god, if that actually happens, that is going to be mega. That is going to be so good. So really looking forward to that if that ends up being a thing that we're doing. It was just talked about the other week, so I'm really hoping that we're being serious with that because that's going to sound insane. So yeah, loads of good stuff, but yeah, you can watch it online if you are unable to join us on the real thing. And when it is, you know, when it does happen, I will put a link in the newest video of the time and you can all watch it. Or I might even, before even the video comes out, I might put it on my community tab so you can go straight over and watch it live from that. But yeah, it's going to be really good. I'm really excited. My Will's obviously coming, my sister and my mum are coming, and my mother and father-in-law are both coming as well. So very excited for that. Do some proper singing, and it's just so nice to be out proper singing again. I've thought about adding some singing maybe to this channel, to be honest, but I will be real with you, I'm too nervous. I don't think I could do it. You know, people put videos of them. Again, I don't need any more rooms, as much as that's gorgeous. You know, some people, you know, put videos of them singing online. Oh god, they are brave, man. I don't think I could do that. I really don't. So yeah, maybe one day. Maybe you'll just have the choir for now. But you'll be able to see me in the choir video because you have to stand in height order. So as I'm only 5 foot, they'll definitely put me near the front. So yeah, really excited anyway. So I hope you can tell that I'm excited. And like I say, we're doing some really cool songs. I'm very excited for it. For the concert. Right, how are we doing? How are we doing? This magazine's pretty good for pictures, you know. I would buy it again for pictures. Even though I didn't buy it this time. It was free, but you know what I mean. I would, if it was not free, then I probably would spend money on it. If I didn't have about 600 other magazines down there ready to be used, you know. But as I do, I don't need to buy any more right now. They're cute, aren't they? Let's do maybe now. Go the distance. I've absolutely gone ham on this page, haven't I? There's now left. Gonna have to have some tea soon. I feel like I always talk about having something for tea on these videos. Last time I did, I was debating what to get. I ended up getting Taco Bell last time. I'm not getting a takeaway tonight, I don't think, even though I'm on my own again. Will had a pizza before I went out, a frozen pizza. There is a frozen pizza in the freezer if I want one. But I don't fancy that. I don't know what I fancy, but it ain't that. I'm unsure. Quite like that. I'm just going to get rid of this because this is making it quite difficult to look at next stuff. Ugh. Yeah, look, he's great. I have been debating as well doing a big random glue book. I see a lot of those and I think it could be good for me to just like glue and not think about stuff, because as you know, if you've been here before, you know that my gluing is very thought through. I like to create a full story, or I get inspired by books I read or songs I listen to. Yeah. So I'm thinking a big random could be good to use up some of them pictures I've had for ages and ages and ages and just get them down. But then the thought of having no rhyme or reason why I'm gluing something down, oh my god, it freaks me out and I just don't know if I could do it. I'll show you actually a couple of pictures that I've done recently in my glue book, because I finished one today and I uploaded it onto the old Insta. If you've got me on Instagram, you'll have already seen it. Now I am keeping these flowers. I don't usually keep flowers anymore because I have, again, 720 million flower pictures. But if anything's purple, I keep it, because for my purple pages on my glue book, purple is so hard to find. I can never find anything for purple. It just, I don't know. It really, I just find it so difficult to find. So anything purple, no matter what the subject matter, I will take because I need it for my purple glue book. That's cute, isn't it? It's like all different pictures put into a pen. I just don't think you'll see that though if it's on anything else, so I'm not going to take it just for that reason. How much money do you need to be happy? A lot. I know people say, you know, money can't make you happy, blah blah blah. I don't think it can. However, it can definitely help. Let's be real about this, you know. Not having to actually worry about money would be wonderful, and I would welcome that with open arms, and it would take away quite a lot of stress for me. So it doesn't make you happy, but it certainly helps and reduces stress, I think. And I think anyone who's not on like £1 million a year would probably agree with what I've just said. You know, it can't buy you health, but it could buy you a little bit of health with your health, you know, if something did go wrong. So yeah, I don't know. I think it can help you to be happy. It doesn't make you, but it helps. I like these. These are like done like the Olympic rings, but they're drinks. They're cute. And I quite like that. A taste of the games. Look at me saving words. Oh my god. Who am I? Ew. Cockle popcorn? I don't think so. That sounds disgusting. And that's the bloody UK dish. Why do we always get the manky stuff? Like, look at that. Pork and prawn bowsai. Bowsai? Heard of bow buns, but I never heard of bowsai. However, they look great, so we'll take them. That also looks pretty nice. Fried herring. I've never had herring. Looks good. Bunny chow. I've heard about this. some kids at work go on about that. Buffalo chicken wings, yeah, absolutely love. Big fat baguette full of stuff, yes. Well, them stuffed currywurst pretzel rolls. I had one of those in Germany, actually, when we went. I had a big pretzel bun which had hot dogs in it. It was absolutely great. It was so delicious. However, I'm going to take this little picture of the chicken wings because I do have chicken wings quite often. So I probably could use that in my real journal, you know. And me and Will want to try Wingstop because Wingstop's just opened up in Leeds and I really want to try it really bad. The flavours just sound amazing. The mango habanero has my name written all over it. It sounds really good. God, is there a dish from every single country? We're going to be here all night. No, I'm going to say. Christ. Chimney cake. I had one of those in Hungary. Me and Will both had one. They are very nice. And I will cut those out. I don't really take a lot of food anymore because I have so many food pictures. That's why I've kind of gone over all these. However, they look great, so I'll take them as well. Oh, this is not a magazine for food stuff. You know, if you don't want food pictures, all it is food pictures. They look amazing. I can't wait for some of the stuff in Sicily. Food-wise, oh my god, it's going to be so good. I can't wait. Oh, gnocchi with nduja. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Spiced strawberry chutney. Look, this is just all food. I don't honestly need any food pictures. I do want them little cartoon strawberries because they're cute. I just don't need any of these things. I really honestly don't. Right, good. We're past that. Is that Celine Dion? Oh, it is. What an angel. She's amazing, isn't she? I love Celine Dion. And do you know, right, when I was growing up, Celine Dion used to be the CD that I used to fall asleep to every single night. And it was the one which had, what's it called? Something Love. I know that really, really narrows it down. It's got like Immortality on it, Treat Her Like a Lady, My Heart Will Go On, Tell Him with Barbara Streisand. Oh my god. I told you I like singing. I used to belt it out at like age 3, sat in bed, like listening to all the Celine Dion songs and just loving every minute. In fact, when I finish this video, I might actually put that album on and have a proper little sing song because I friggin' loved it. However, Treat Her Like a Lady used to have this like weird screaming thing. Oh, I'm going to keep this because I want to have a look through that. Have I read any of these things? No. So I'll keep them because I want to have a read of those. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Treat Her Like a Lady had on it this like really bizarre like screaming in the background. And it used to freak me the hell out. Like, anytime it came on, if I hadn't fallen asleep at that point when that song came on, I had to get out of bed and turn it over because on my little CD player, because it used to just scare me so much. And if I met Celine Dion, I probably would tell her that story because I just think it's quite amusing. And, yeah, so that was a strange phobia that I had. But the actual song is an absolute banger, to be fair. It slaps. So... yeah, funny. Chasing the Sun. They are cute. The little bears. You can have them. Again, I don't need a lot of holiday pictures. I have so many already, like, of resorts and stuff like that. And I go to quite a lot of resorts, so I feel like I don't need to, you know, really have any more pictures at any resorts. Our Roman holiday. Love it. Like, you know. Audrey. Right, let's have this. I love any of these little cartoony things. You might have guessed this. Don't know how I feel about going on a cruise. One day I feel like I'd love it. Next minute I think I'd hate it. The environmental impact is really horrendous. That makes me think I wouldn't like it. I get seasick quite a bit if it's really choppy. So again, don't know if I'd cope with it. I don't know if I like the thought of being stuck on a ship. Titanic freaks me out. Yeah, it's just like being on a big float. Yeah, look at it. It's like just being on a big floating complex, and I don't really like big complexes very much. Like the hotel we're staying at in Italy only has something like 50 rooms. It's really small. So this just, would I enjoy that? I don't know. I've cut it out. We'll see. And they also cost so much money. Oh, look at this. Someone's done it. That's funny, isn't it? They also cost so much money. So, like, do I want to risk spending all that money to feel sick or not have a good time for the entire time? Do you know what I mean? I just... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure if it's for me. Will really wants to go on a cruise. Maybe one day I will. Oh, Downton! How funny! When I was just talking about that book being like Downton Abbey. Oh, I would love to go to Highclere Castle. Absolutely would love to go. It's really far away from where we live. You can go on a national holidays trip to Highclere Castle to see where it's filmed and everything. I would friggin' love to go because I love Downton Abbey. And there's a new film coming out. Mixed emotions. Didn't think they needed to do a new one. Thought it ended perfectly last time. However, I said that originally when the first film came out, and I loved it, and I loved the second film. So hey, you know, who cares? I'm happy with a third. Like, if it's crap, I don't have to watch it ever again. However, I will be going to the cinema to watch it. Oh, I'm gonna get this Bullseye Bully. British people will know what this is if you're of a certain age. Again, something I used to watch with my dad. This was on Challenge. Bullseye was a darts competition and used to win a little bendy bully if you won or whatever, along with like a tumbler and a wine chalice. It was very strange. Right, that's it. That's my magazines done, and I've been nattering on for I think about an hour, so I'm gonna let you go. But thank you for watching, guys. I'm gonna go see what's downstairs for tea. Oh yeah, just before I go, I'll just show you them pages that I was just telling you about. I did, what have I done recently? I did this one, which was the 5-page challenge thing. I don't know if you can see it because of the glare, but I'm going to do a full flip through of this glue book soon, so I don't want to give too much away. But this was a 5-page challenge. It was from a period living magazine, so I knew everything would kind of go well together. And I think it looks really cute, and I just added these little tags on, like 3D wise. And I've never done a 5-page challenge before, but I think it looked pretty nice. Will chose the pages, like just said the page numbers, and then I went with it. So yeah, that's that one. And then I did this one, which I shared on my Instagram today, and it says at the Pink Pony Club. Hopefully you can see that the letters are really, really swamped in with the rest of everything. But this was inspired by, I don't know if you say Chapel Roan or Chapel Roan, one of those. She is a singer, and I really like her stuff actually. And she has a song called the Pink Pony Club, which is basically good vibes. It's all about like being who you are, and I'm just imagining it to kind of be like a fun place, you know, this fun club kind of thing where anyone kind of gets with anyone and it's all just free for all kind of thing. So that's the vibe I wanted to do. I've got like this boomer looking really shocked and horrified at everything going on. I just thought it was fun. So yeah, they're the pages that I've done recently, but I will do a flip through of this glue book when he's completed. But I mean, I've still got quite a lot to go through yet. But it looks really nice, and I do love working in this little book. It's holding up really nicely, and not too fat either. So yeah, anyway, if you got this far, thanks for chilling out with me, guys. It's been lovely. Please comment and subscribe and share this and everything else that you do to help me out with my channel. And yeah, thank you for sticking around, and I will see you whenever the next video is. So I'll see you later, guys. Bye, take care, thank you for watching, love you all, adios.